Yo, what's up, peeps? This is A.M. Performance again. I have a Audi Quattro. All right, forget it. Forgive all this mess. Don't even look at it. So I'm replacing the brake master. Yes, master. Anyway, I just took the old one off and I'm putting the new one. So I decided to make a video to show you guys how it is. So the first thing to take off is the air filter cover and line, and just remove the sensor, right? Take this off, and then it's got this cover right here, which is this one that goes right here, right? And it's got two bolts, two T30 bolts that go one right here and one right here, and you just undo some clips and it comes off, right? And before that, you remove this shroud that is part of the windshield wiper cover and drainage system and all that stuff. Anyway, so you make room for this. And when you're taking off the old one, drain the oil from the reservoir if you have a syringe, one of those, to pull out the fluid, or put some towels in it to catch some of the fluid that you have down there. Once you do that, there's two clips that hold the reservoir in. I'm going to show you the reservoir. See? All you have to do is separate these apart, and then it pops out. And that's it. No magic or anything to it. And after you've done that, you loosen these two lines, metal lines, which is an 11, by the way. You take them all off, and some fluid's going to fall off, so you put some towel in it. After you're done with that, the reason you take the reservoir is to give you some room to work with these, because this is the junction box, is a wire box, so it's kind of hard to take off. And then you take a 15/16 wrench or a 15/16 socket, and you remove these nuts that hold the reservoir on top of the booster. Don't take these bolts off, because these bolts are the ones that actually hold the booster onto the firewall of the vehicle. You take these two nuts. Now this one's the easy one. You just grab a wrench and pop it off. The bottom one, you have to remove the bottom line, or the farther back line, to give it room, so you can use a universal socket. I know it's covered in tape, but you can use a universal socket with a 15/16 socket. Excuse me, a universal adapter with a 15/16 socket in order to get that nut off, and then you can wiggle it. Then you can wiggle it out of there, and then work everything backwards. And that's pretty much it. Reminder: if you're not qualified to do this, don't do this. Have a qualified technician do so. But this is how you do the remove and replace of a master cylinder on a Audi Quattro. Thank you, guys.